Hello, and thank you for watching Brickomania. This is Match of the Week this week. This week's match is what I call Shield Lite. It's Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose together, and they're taking on the New Day and on this match on Raw. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to get right in to last year's Match of the Week winner, because I'd said that last year we'd have some winners, and it's time to reveal those. Now, I wanted to make a whole video on this, but I've had several problems doing that. So I'm gonna pull up this page because I should have been ready. I wasn't ready. My fault. Okay. So here's the Match of the Week winners. These are the guys who had the most matches of the week last year. And then I took them all I simulated them. I'm going to start with the tag team guys, and which I had 19 of those. And first of all, I'm going to read off the top five. The guys who had the most matches of the week before I got into the simulated results. Number 1 was RPG Roppongi Vice. 2, the Young Bucks. 3, the Red Dragons. 4, Matt Sydal and Prince Puma. And 5, we have the Kingdom. And then after the simulation and all that, it is actually none of those who wound up winning the thing. It was Shinsuke Nakamura and Tomohiro Ishii, who teamed up during their tag team wars of New Japan. Second was Roppongi Vice. Third, Matt Sydal, Prince Puma. Fourth, the Red Dragons. Fifth, the Kingdom. And sixth, the Young Bucks. So that's pretty much that's the results on the tag team part. Now let me get into the women. Now we only had 5 women who wound up getting in this year, and that was Sexy Star, Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, Ivelisse, and Bayley. And Becky Lynch wound up winning the simulation. Sasha Banks got second. Sexy Star got third. Bayley got fourth. Ivelisse got fifth. So now I'm on Wrestler of the Year. So top 5: AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, Kazuchika Okada, Johnny Mundo, and King Cuerno. And the winner of Wrestler of the Year would also surprise you, because it was none of those guys. After simulating it, it was Pentagon Jr. He had to win a Royal Rumble, then he had to win an Elimination Chamber, then a three-way match, then finally beating AJ Styles to become the winner of Wrestler of the Year. So in the end, it became Pentagon Jr., AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, Kazuchika Okada, and Seth Rollins wound up being number 5. And John Cena was number 6, just so for the record. So we had some interesting things happen with news, and we all know that Bret Hart recently has cancer. He's been diagnosed, and from one report I've read from wrestling.co, it says that he actually will have that cancer removed pretty soon. He's going in for surgery. He caught it really, really early, so pretty soon he should be cancer free if the surgery is successful. Really good that they caught it right now. Guess his brother Smith, he's got it, and now he's got to get a new hip because the cancer went all the way up to his hip. So, best of luck to the Hart family for what they have to go through. Alright, so now I want to talk Fastlane. And here's the matches we know are going to be in Fastlane. We got Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, and Tamina for the #1 contendership of the Divas title. And we got Charlotte versus Brie Bella. And for U.S. title match, we got Kalisto versus Alberto Del Rio. Then we've got Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar versus Dean Ambrose for #1 contendership to the WWE title. Winner will face Triple H at WrestleMania. And of course, now that's what we know for sure. Now there's some other matches that we're pretty sure will happen. The Kingdom, they've gotten a lot of heat from 3D. Oh, did I say the Kingdom? I meant New Day. They've gotten a lot of heat when it came to Team 3D. They're in it with the Usos, and I wouldn't be surprised if we wound up seeing a match between Team 3D and the Usos, especially with what happened last Monday night. Yeah, I'd say that's definitely going to happen. Of course, while we watch the simulation of a match that happened last week, I want to talk about something that happened this week on Raw, and yeah, it's about Daniel Bryan's retirement. If you were watching Raw, you saw the retirement. There were video packages all night about Daniel Bryan, all him and Hell No, all the way till him winning the championship. They basically covered his whole career and all that. The one thing I didn't see covered maybe was his time he spent in NXT, which better. Bless said the better about the version of NXT he was on, the whole game show concept. But Daniel Bryan has really brought a lot of great memories to people, and it's been so awesome to see him wrestle. It's too bad that he is leaving WWE. Well, he's not leaving. He's retiring the whole sport. He's retiring the sport of professional wrestling. So the WWE released several NXT stars, most notably Bull Dempsey, who came in. He came in being the last real man, and then he started doing the Bolt Fit thing, and it all seemed to be going pretty well until they just kind of stopped putting him on TV. So Tom LaFleur posted a picture on his Twitter saying thanks everyone, #Good Brothers. And here's what Bull Dempsey said on his Twitter. It's been real at WWE NXT. Amazing group of coaches and co-workers, and hell of a boss. Thank you for the opportunity at Triple H. See you down the road. then another treat. That being said, I'm available for bookings, appearances, birthdays, bar mitzvahs, and everything in between. Book Bull Dipsy at gmail.com. So yeah, it's too bad to see Bull Dempsey go, but they had to make room. They just got all these big money all this big money talent right now coming in from Japan. Um, Everyone knows who the four guys I'm talking about. And they got all this big money talent coming in. They got to pay the bills somehow. And I guess in some cases you just got to cut some talent. It's too bad. I thought they could do something with Bull Dipsy, even if they just made him a clown. Even if they just made him another Santino Marella. Yeah, he would have been. I think he would have been pretty interesting to watch for a couple of years, but it just didn't work out. So one question I'm wondering is who's going to become that next Santino Marella character, that comedy character that's kind of there to break up the tension. Personally, I was a fan of Santino Marella. Right now, the WWE, I don't think they have a guy like that who's funny. And the one guy they did have like that, well, he can no longer use his character because Hulk Hogan, you know. So Curtis Axel, you know, he can't become that comedy character that we were hoping to have, and him and Damian Sandow. Also wanted to say real quick something about Titus O'Neil grabbing Vince McMahon's arm at the end of that, at the end of the whole show. It was on WWE Network. I watched the thing to try to find where it happened, and I guess it happened after that, after the cameras cut off of that, or they just edited it out. Either way, so Titus O'Neil, Vince McMahon was coming to the back of the locker room. Vince always goes first. He's, you know, the ringleader. So Titus O'Neil grabs his arm. He grabs his arm. I saw some video and I thought it was kind of odd that he would grab his arm so violently, and then Vince McMahon pushes him away. So I don't know what that was about, but man, that was stupid. Whatever it was, it should have been handled in the back, and you know, it's not like it's a good time for him to talk. He's gonna head to the back. That's when you talk about whatever it was you're gonna talk to him about. But he's got a 90-day suspension because of that. I wish I could show you a video of it. To me, it looks like he's grabbing his arm, not, yeah, a little bit violently, not like he's attacking him, but a little bit rougher than what you're supposed to usually do. But I think he was trying to get his attention, maybe try and talk to him. But 90-day suspension for that. Another thing I want to mention, if it's possible before this video ends, is CM Punk's UFC debut. We yet have another problem, another thing he's run into. He's going to have more shoulder surgery. He's really hurt himself. He had surgery in 2015, which is why we didn't see him last year, and now he's having surgery again, and it's possible we won't even see him in 2016. Possibly his UFC career won't even take off just because of all the injuries he's had. I'm sure his style and being in pro wrestling, that couldn't have helped him either. Alright, and we see that Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose have beaten the New Day here in this simulation, just like they did over a week ago, to become, and everyone involved is part of the first match of the week. Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and the New Day. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.